challenges and occasional setbacks as they work to restore running water to more than 150,000 homes and businesses. They say even when water pressure is fully restored, it remains uncertain when the water will actually be safe to drink again. In fact, the order was actually put in place more than a month ago, weeks. As Jackson works to restore usable water to its residents, many are wondering, could something like what's happening there also occur in Memphis, a city that often struggles with its aging infrastructure? RJ Shakur on what Memphis Light, Gas, and Water is and is not saying about efforts to maintain our water infrastructure.
The mayor of Jackson says the current crisis there stems from up to 30 years of deferred maintenance. We reached out to MLGW about our infrastructure in the 901 and the possibilities of having water issues here, and this is what we found out so far.
Everybody deserves to have healthy and safe communities where they live, work, worship, and recreate and learn.
As the city of Jackson, Mississippi suffers due to unstable water, many have wondered if something like the Jackson water crisis could happen here in Memphis.
From our water delivery systems, our sewage, and also our energy. It is the responsibility of MLGW and our elected leaders.
All right, so this is I just want to make this video before I go to sleep, but this is just what we're just seeing this, but this is what we're going through right now. Right now, this is all designed, this is all biblical prophecy. It says the book of Jeremiah. Let me get this real quick. It says verse 14, verse 1. It says, this is the word of the Lord that came to Jeremiah concerning the drought. Judah mourns, her cities languish. They wail for land, and cry goes up from Jerusalem. The nobles send their servants for water. They go to the cisterns. Let me get that word for you. It's a large tank that stores rainwater collected from and previous services of domestic uses for condensation. Okay. Cisterns, but find no water. All right. They're not going to find no water. All right. So, this is all biblical prophecy coming from, the Lord, from Yahawashi. And he's sending this drought, this famine. All right. This is a start, he did this in the Bible, and he did it once, and we're living this out now. He did it once, he'll do it again. This is how he deals with nations. He cuts their water supply off, all right? It says, I'm reading it again. It says, the nobles send their servants for water. They go to the cisterns, but find no water, all right? They're not going to find no water in these last days, all right? Because the fact that, they have sinned against the Lord, so the Lord is taking away their resources, okay, for them to fully surrender to him. If they don't, they will die of famine, all right, and drought, all right. It says they return with their jars unfilled, dismayed and despairing. They cover their heads, all right. The ground is cracked because there is no rain in the land. The farmers dismayed and cover their heads. Even the doe in the field deserts her newborn farm because there is no grass, all right. It says, wild donkeys stand on barns, heights, and plant like jackals. Their eyes fail for the lack of food. All right, so there you go. The farmers are going to get upset because the grass is going to be so dry. There's no rain. We already experienced lack of rain. We experienced lack of rain. So, and and I'm right now in Texas, and there's been a drought in Mexico with no rain. All right. Okay. So, and this place, it was people were crying out for rain. All right. And they finally got it. But this is just a little snippet of what the Lord is going to do in these last days. And he's warning the people by showing them glimpses of what he's going to do. He gives you warning before it happens. All right. He might not give it to you all at once, but he's going to show you this is how it's going to be sooner or later if you don't repent, all right? He's going to crank that heat up, and everything's going to be dry. He controls the water, so he can push the water pressure up and break through walls and flood this whole place like he did Noah. But like back to the Noah, but he's doing it his way, and he said he wasn't gonna flood. He wasn't gonna kill people with flood, with the flood. He's gonna kill people with fire and brimstone. All right, but he slowly taking out the people's resources, whether it's overseas and with the wars, and it's gonna lead to famine, and it's now with the drought. All right, lack of water. All right, and you see people is hungry. They're thirsty for water, and they can't. People said it'll be take 30. They're behind 30 years. This drought is gonna and this water surge is gonna take 30 years to catch back up. And even if they restore the water, then the people said they're not telling. They suggest not the people not to drink it after they restore it, because it doesn't mean it's gonna be fully clean. It just means it's gonna be running water back again. So right now, in Mississippi, they have no running water, all right, and that's in certain cities, and that's major, because that's biblical prophecy, all right. That's just not happening out of nowhere. Yeah, we just wake up and there's no water one day. No, that is the wrath of Yahawashi, all right. That's judgment, all right. So I just wanted to get that for y'all. Any more updates? I'm gonna just keep dropping them. All right. So catch y'all on the next one.